ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the on-air studio, Mr. Donny! Donny, this is going to be a big week in Rage.
I think so.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
He is nervous. Yeah, what are you nervous about?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just am. I've been nervous about it since I did it. I'm in my own head.
Dude,
like I always
still.
am. You know what I'm saying?
He's got his
rocking back
playoff
and
beard
forth.
rocking.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely so. But this is going to be more than a playoff beard. This is going to be my winter Grizzly Adams beard.
All right.
Yeah.
The big question is, Donny,
Yeah.
are you ready?
Oh, hell's yeah. I'm
All right,
ready.
let's do it then. Ladies and gentlemen, Donny for Donny Fandango's Week in Rage. Donny Fandango, friend of the show,
What a nice guy.
one of the world's nicest guy. Heard weekdays, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. here on 105.7 The Point. If you ever met Donny out at a Point Fest or an event, you just know Donny is such a... You can ring the bell for me saying this. Donny's such a sweet guy.
I mean, you could say not a bad bone in that guy's body.
He's a real sweetie.
I am nuts, though.
He is.
Well, that is true.
He tortures himself. I mean, he's been beating himself up about this phone call. Now, what about this phone call are you beating yourself up about? I don't understand. Are you nervous because...
I don't even know exactly why. Like, I think it's because, honestly, dude, it's because I let him bother me so much.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
just you.
I mean, like, I would be driving home, okay?
Thinking about it?
And I would be thinking
Donnie.
about this guy and his texts
Donnie,
to
Donnie.
me. That would be it. You know,
Donnie.
that would be it. So,
And this is the problem, Woody.
Yeah, so that's what we told Donnie last week. We said, listen, this guy from the 618 that's been texting in and throwing you off your game and pissing you off so bad,
he's been doing it for months, dude.
confront your enemy. Confront the attacker.
Yeah, face your fears.
Yeah, so we asked Donnie to call him. We said, listen, if you do call him, please record the phone call. So
And that
he
was your
listens to
homework
it.
assignment.
And so he did. The
and you
guy
did it.
the guy picks up the phone, and then Donnie just goes on the attack. And that's what we're going to wrap up the Week in Rage with this week.
But of course, Donnie's got other stuff.
Of course. I mean, it's been a whole week. And this is just Donnie's opportunity to vent and let it all go so he doesn't just come in here and start going postal one day. Start taking hostages and rolling a grenade down the hallway. The Donny Fandango Week in Rage being sponsored by...
Supplement Superstore, not just a store, it's an education.
Let it all out, Donnie.
All right, so when I use the word, okay, the other day I was playing an October On Demand request for a guy, and he wanted to hear the song March of the Pigs from Nine Inch Nails.
I heard that on the man request.
Big fan of that song,
Yeah.
and so I said, and I quote, "That's a great goddamn song. I'll play it for you."
You know, I noticed that because most of the time, Donnie will say, that's a great GD request.
Right.
And Donnie will edit
Or
himself.
got dang.
Yeah, and it's not that you're not allowed to say it, by the way. People always go, oh, somebody let a goddamn swear. You can say that all day long. It's not against the FCC regulation.
Do I owe somebody an apology
No.
for that?
No.
No, you don't.
Because I got somebody from the 573 that was fired up that I used the word goddamn. And listen, I think in those kinds of situations, the only person that I owe an apology to is my dear mother Debbie. When I use the Lord's name in vain, I think that's the only one that gets. And I think everybody else. I mean,
No, see-
listen to the station that you're listening to. You know what I'm saying?
I never understood why goddamn was such a big deal, only because you're not saying damn God. Like, you're not wishing anything bad upon God.
No.
Like, you're asking,
You're asking God to damn something. It's because it's goddamn it.
It's like your October On Demand request. Goddamn Riz. Like,
Yeah.
God, please damn Riz.
And then I would go, don't put that on me.
Yeah, right. It's bad for Riz, not for God.
Now, see,
Now,
I
if
didn't.
you said damn God, well, it's a whole other
Break
thing.
it down.
Right. A whole nother thing in and of itself.
You need to apologize to no one.
Yeah,
All
don't
right.
sweat it, Donnie.
All
You're
right,
good.
so that's the first one. Second of all, so Mary and I are very much getting close to, even though she doesn't necessarily know this, but we're getting close to pulling the trigger on the whole, marriage thing.
Really?
You know, after 2 kids, you
Really?
figure
Yeah,
it's about time.
Talk about more stress in this guy's life.
Yeah.
Plan a
So
wedding.
the other day, she gets on me, and I swear to God about this, about how much toilet paper I use. about how much toilet paper I use. You talk about one of the things that I hold near and dear to my heart that is in my most private of privates, that I don't need to share with anybody else.
Your paperwork.
Why do you have to bust me for how much toilet paper I use? This woman does this kind of thing every week, and I think at this point I didn't think that she knew what she was doing, but now I'm pretty sure that she does.
You think it's like a subliminal way, like that she's trying to push you away?
No, I don't think she's trying to push me away.
Is it a money thing or is it like an environment thing?
No, I think it's neither one. I think she just gets irritated that she has to go to the store and get more toilet paper. That's what I think. I think that's what I think that it is. I'm just saying, I've never had a girl ever say anything to me about the amount of freaking toilet paper that I used. All right, and here's the last one, and I think this one might get me in some trouble with some people, and including the boss.
These are the best.
Oh, here we go.
I don't even know any other way to say this except for I hate with every fiber of my 5-inch hairy soul everything new that I have heard from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so over Anthony Kiedis and Flea. I don't even know what to do with myself. I hear that Adventures of Rain Dance Maggie song, and you get those little
douche chills.
Little creeps up your spine. I think those guys have totally mailed it in, man. I don't even think they're trying anymore. I think it's just like a formulaic, like, okay, we're the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Here's what we do. Here's our 4.5-minute song. Here's the hook. Here's the chorus. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. I know that I'm in the minority probably on this one, but the new Red Hot Chili Peppers is just something that I absolutely can't take. A new single is coming.
Is it even
very soon?
Is it even worse?
And I think it's even worse than the first one.
Donnie's banging his head against the mic. That's that weird sound you're just hearing.
Sorry about that. I should have probably been a little bit more.
I tell you what, I like the Rain Dance Maggie song. Now, maybe it's because I involved myself with the cowbell at the end every time.
Yeah.
It's just something, man, that ever since Blood Sugar Sex Magic, I think I'm very much done with that band. Even Californication, Drew and I were talking about it the other day. I think that's just a band that's just past my time. Like I'm just kind of done with that particular band at this time. So that is the three things that were in my weekend rage this particular week.
All right. Somebody says, can Donnie please get a high five from somebody in the studio?
High five.
People agreeing with you on the Red Hot Chili Peppers thing.
Oh, right on. Right on.
And on the toilet paper thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, man.
Some people just don't want to have duty all over their hands. If you want to have like the whole end of your arm wrapped up like a boxing glove with the toilet paper, that's fine.
Like a mummy, man. Yeah. I'm just not trying to. I think we can go without saying that.
Maybe we should start going to Sam's Club and buying toilet paper in bulk.
Maybe so.
Donnie called the hater. Set us up for this. So, did you have to psych yourself up for it?
No.
Did you have a plan of what you were going to do?
I didn't have a plan or anything like that, man. I just, on Monday, he had texted over some incredible hate. And all of this hate is like, he's very...
Well, provide an example. Like, what's the text that sent you over the edge? That you're like, I'm calling this MFer.
He said, I should have printed out the text that he said, but it was... I don't even know that I could say it on the air. Because it's something about... He bets that when...
Paraphrase.
That there is swallowing that happens at certain points of my day, and that I like so much homo stuff that it is all, dude, it is all gay based. Like, I honestly think that this man might for real have the hots for me. Because it's just always based on me being a homo. And some days I've taken it and not responded at all. And then there's been some days where I have responded and I've called him a pussy. You know what I mean? Because I think that he is. He hides behind the texter. You know what I'm saying? So it finally got to the point on Tuesday where he sent in a couple of texts back to back, and I was just like, I'm done. I am done.
Hello.
Why won't you just leave me the alone? Why? I'm just curious. Why the won't you just leave me the alone?
What?
and get on to whatever pathetic bullshit of a life you have and just leave me alone. I'm just trying to do a radio show here, dude. That's it. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm not trying to say I'm better than anybody else, but I don't understand your kind of hateful bullshit kind of people. Explain yourself. Go right on ahead.
Hey, put me in a pussy.
Yeah, you are a pussy.
No, you are.
I know where I get off work every day. You can come and see me anytime, any day, and I'll meet you. I'm not scared of you. That's one thing that you better get straight there, jack off, is that I'm not afraid of you. I just think that you keep me from doing my job as well as I could, which is ultimately my fault. So why don't you just leave me alone and bitch to somebody else?
I can't, man. You're my addiction, faggot.
You pussy. That's all you got. You're my addiction, you faggot. So you're addicted to me, and then you call me a faggot. I think you got the faggot twisted around there, ass.
You're awesome, man. Keep up the good work. Clear.
This guy's unbelievable. Did he hang up the phone?
I am here.
Yeah. What do I got to do to get you to stop? What do I got to do?
Bring me in on the show. We'll fix it there.
No, I'm not bringing you in on the show. The only way that I'm going to be around you is if I'm punching you in the mouth.
You can't handle it, bud.
Yeah, sure I can't handle it. So why don't you come to 800 St. Louis Union Station at 6:05 any weekday, and we'll figure it the out.
I give you all you want, bud.
Yeah, that's fine. But you know what? I'm no pussy bitch that's going to fall down and change myself for an ass like you.
Oh, your buddy's picking on you. You having a hard time with some listeners, you pussy.
Oh, Jesus. Yep, that's it. That's absolutely it. So let me get this straight. So what's going to happen is you're going to keep being a pussy.
I got an idea. Set up a charity event. We'll meet in the ring and have like a cage fight. Settle it there.
A cage fight is the charity. So then I risk a whole lot more than you do for a cage fight there, ass.
Why? Just to get your ass kicked?
If you're so tough, why don't you come here? Why do we have to have hundreds of people around? Why don't you just come here? I'll take care of my business like a man when I get off work. Why don't you take care of business like a man? You won't do it. You absolutely won't do it. 6:05, 800 St. Louis Union Station, any day of the week. Any day. Nothing. There it is. He hung up. Genius. You.